Hello, everyone. Rain taps faintly on the windows. The sound of a wooden floor creaks as two figures move across it. Ryu, instructor. All right, everyone, that's enough for today. Clean your stations, stretch, and respect your space. Kai, smirking. Come on, Ryu. You're letting them off easy again. Ryu. Discipline isn't about bruises, Kai. Kai. Tell that to the tournament board. You think they care how polite we are when we lose? Ryu. Winning means nothing if you don't control what's inside. Kai. Control? You mean fear. Some of us stopped being scared a long time ago. Students shuffle around, bowing. A quiet figure enters from the back door, placing her bag down gently. Mina. Excuse me, is this the open session for tonight? Ryu. Yes, you're new? Mina. Transfer. From the East Bay Dojo. Kai. Whispering to another student. East Bay? That's the place where everyone wears ribbons instead of belts. Mina. Hears him. Calm. That's the place where respect still means something. Kai. Respect doesn't win fights. Mina. Neither does arrogance. The room quiets. A few students glance between them, sensing tension. Ryu. All right, enough talk. We train, not argue. Mina, warm up with the white belts. Kai. She's already talking like a black belt. Why not let her prove it? Ryu. Kai. Mina. It's fine. I'll warm up with whoever's available. The sound of bare feet sliding on wood. Deep breaths. The air hums with quiet intensity. Kai. You hold your stance too long. Mina. You strike too soon. Kai. You think you can read me? Mina. I think you're easy to read. He laughs sharply, circling her. Kai. You sound confident for someone hiding behind politeness. Mina. Confidence isn't volume. Kai. So you're quiet because you're strong? Or because you're scared? Mina. You'll find out soon enough. Ryu claps twice, sharp. Ryu. Partners, control your strikes. They bow. A pause lingers longer than necessary before movement erupts. Kai strikes first, quick and heavy. Mina softly, too loud. She steps aside, letting his hand miss by an inch. Kai. Lucky. Mina. Measured. He swings again, more forceful. She blocks gently, redirecting his motion. Ryu. Kai, slow down. Kai. She's fine, sensei, aren't you? Mina. You're mistaking permission for invitation. Kai. Say that again. Mina. No. He charges, overcommitting. She shifts her weight and sweeps his leg effortlessly. He lands hard, the sound echoing. Students whispering. She dropped him. Ryu. Enough. Kai, gritting his teeth. That was cheap. Mina. That was balance. Water drips from the showers. The mood is tense. Kai. You embarrassed me. Mina. You embarrassed yourself. Kai. You think you're better than me because you got lucky? Mina. I don't think about you at all. Kai. You should. Everyone here knows who I am. Mina. Then you've already lost something important. Kai. What's that? Mina. Curiosity. He slams his locker shut. Kai. You don't belong here. Mina. Neither does your ego. Kai. You talk big for someone hiding behind a soft face. Mina. I don't fight to prove anything. Kai. Then why do you fight? She looks at him quietly before answering. Mina. Because I used to be afraid. Kai. Afraid of what? Mina. People like you. He freezes for half a beat. Kai. You think you can psychoanalyze me? You don't even know me. Mina. I don't need to. Your voice does the talking. Only Ryu and Mina remain. The rain grows heavier outside. Ryu. You handled yourself well. Mina. I handled him. I'm not sure that's the same thing. Ryu, he's rough around the edges, but he's not a bad student. Mina, he's cruel. Ryu, he's young. Mina, so am I. Ryu, and yet you've already learned restraint. Mina, restraint isn't hard when you've seen what anger can do. Ryu, you sound like someone who's seen too much. Mina, quietly, maybe. Ryu studies her for a long moment. Ryu, you'll have to face him again. Mina, I know. Ryu, he won't make it easy. Mina, I don't want easy. Kai, Sensei, you're pairing me with her again? Ryu, yes. Unless you'd rather sit out. Kai, I'll train. Mina, of course you will. They bow stiffly. Kai, try not to fall too early this time. Mina, I'll try not to hurt your pride. Ryu, begin. Movement begins, fast, sharp. Their steps echo rhythmically. Kai, you always dodge. Mina, you always attack. Kai, that's how you win. Mina, that's how you lose. He lunges. She sidesteps, touches his wrist lightly, twists, and stops her strike an inch from his chest. Kai, finish it. Mina, no, Kai, scared? Mina, merciful. Kai, you think mercy's a strength? Mina, it's the only one that lasts. Kai, to another student. She thinks she's some kind of monk. I'll show her what a real fighter looks like. Student, careful, Kai. Sensei's watching. Kai, he's too soft. This place used to be about dominance. Student, and now? Kai, now it's about pretending to be wise. Mina walks by, overhearing. Mina, maybe you're pretending to be strong. Kai, stay out of my head. Mina, you keep leaving the door open. The room goes quiet. The dojo is empty except for Kai, tightening his belt. Kai, calling out, you wanted balance? Let's see if you still have it. Mina enters, calm, her footsteps measured. Mina, you want a private match? Kai, unless you're afraid. Mina, I told you before, I don't fight to prove anything. Kai, then why are you here? Mina, to remind people what fighting really means. Kai-san, spare me the philosophy, let's go. They bow briefly. Silence stretches. The rain outside has stopped. Heavy stillness. Kai, striking. You talk like a teacher. Mina, blocking. Maybe because I listen. Kai, then listen to this. He swings. Faster, harder, his form aggressive. She absorbs the blows with fluid precision. Mina, calmly, you use anger to fill silence. Kai, you use words to hide fear. Their exchange grows louder, faster, a clash of breath and movement. Kai, stop holding back. Mina, why? Kai, because it's insulting. Mina, it's merciful. He roars, spinning for a high kick. She steps inside it, grabbing his arm, using his momentum to bring him down hard. The thud echoes across the room. Kai, groaning. Finish it. Go on, Mina. No. Kai, why not? You could have taken me out twice. Mina, because then I'd be like you. He lies there, breathing hard. Silence fills the dojo. Kai, quietly. What do you mean? Like me. Mina. Someone who confuses pain with power. The sound of rain starts again, outside, light and steady. Kai stays on the floor, breathing heavily. Kai, you talk like you've never lost. Mina, I've lost more than you've ever fought for. Kai, then you should know what it feels like. Mina, I do. That's why I don't chase it anymore. He sits up slowly, wiping sweat from his face. Kai, you could have broken my arm. Mina, I almost did. Kai, then why didn't you? Mina, Because you don't need more pain. You need quiet. Kai. What's that supposed to mean? Mina. When you stop shouting, you'll start hearing yourself. Ryu enters silently from the doorway, watching. Ryu. That's enough for tonight. Kai, without looking up. She's not finished. Mina. Yes, I am. Ryu. Both of you sit. They sit opposite each other on the mat. Ryu. This dojo isn't a cage. It's a mirror. What you show here, it reflects. Kai. I'm not scared of what I see. Ryu. You should be. The strongest fighters are terrified of what lives inside them. Mina. Because they know it better than anyone. Kai, defensive. You both talk like I'm some lost cause. Ryu. No, you're not lost. You're loud. Kai. What's wrong with being loud? Mina. It's hard to hear anyone else. Steam fills the room. Kai sits on the bench, staring at his reflection in a small metal mirror. Kai. You think she's better than me, don't you? Ryu. I think she's different. Kai. Different doesn't win tournaments. Ryu. Neither does pride. Kai. You used to push me harder. What changed? Ryu. You stopped listening. Kai. I've been carrying this dojo since I was 16. Ryu. No one asked you to carry it. Kai. You should have. Ryu. That's your problem, Kai. You keep waiting for someone to make you a hero. Ryu turns to leave. Kai, quietly. She humiliated me. Ryu. No, she showed you what strength looks like. Mina is sweeping the floor when Kai walks in. Early and silent. Mina. You're early. Kai. Couldn't sleep. Mina. Anger keeps you awake. Kai. You think I'm angry? Mina. You're not? You looked ready to tear the mat apart. Kai. I was, until I realized something. Mina. What's that? Kai. You weren't fighting me. Mina. No. Kai. You were fighting something else. Mina. My past. Kai. What happened? She leans on the broom handle for a moment. Mina. When I started training, my instructor said, silence is power. I believed him, until the day he proved it wrong. Kai. How? Mina. He used that silence to control people, to hurt them, to make them small. Kai. Did he hurt you? Mina. Yes, but not in the way you think. He broke my confidence. He made me believe kindness was weakness. Kai. So you left? Mina. After I watched him break a student's ribs and call it discipline. Kai. That's not teaching. Mina. No, it's controlled. Silence stretches. Kai. So that's why you don't raise your voice. Mina. It's why I don't need to. Kai. And you think I'm like him? Mina. You remind me of who I used to be. He looks down, frowning. Kai. That's worse. Mina. It's not an insult. It's a warning. Students gather, chatting quietly. Kai steps onto the mat, expression different. Less sharp. Kai. All right, everyone, warm up, I'll take the lead. Student. Sensei Ryu not here? Kai. Not yet. So for now, it's just me. Mina stands in the back, observing. Kai. Remember, your stance is your foundation. It's not about force, it's about balance. Student. Like Sensei Ryu says? Kai. Yeah, like he says. He glances at Mina. She nods slightly. Kai, to students. When you face your partner, don't think about hurting them. Think about understanding them. Student. Understanding? Kai. Everyone fights for a reason. Find out what that reason is before you throw a punch. Mina steps forward. Mina. Mind if I assist? Kai, please. They demonstrate slow, fluid motions. The atmosphere shifts, focused, calm. Kai. When she blocks, she's not resisting. She's redirecting. Mina. And when he strikes, he's not attacking. He's communicating. The students nod, intrigued. Student. This feels different today. Kai, smiling faintly. Good. Maybe it should. Mina. You changed the tone. Kai. I had to. Mina. Why? Kai. Because for the first time, I was listening. Mina. And what did you hear? Kai. That fighting isn't the problem. It's what we bring into it. Mina. Exactly. Kai, I used to think respect was something you earned after people feared you. Mina. And now? Kai. Now I think fear only hides respect. Mina. That's a hard thing to learn. Kai. Took a good fall. They both smile faintly. Only dim lights remain. Ryu walks in, observing Kai practicing alone. Ryu. You're still here? Kai. Just going over forms. Ryu. They look different. Kai. They feel different. Ryu. You sound calm. Kai. Maybe for the first time. Ryu. What changed? Kai. I stopped trying to win. Ryu. And? Kai. I started trying to learn. Ryu nods slowly. Ryu. Then you finally understand what this dojo is for. Kai. Not for dominance. Ryu. For discipline. Kai. And respect. He pauses. Kai. Sensei. I owe Mina an apology. Ryu. No, you owe yourself an awakening. Mina stands under the overhang, looking out at the rain. Kai approaches quietly. Kai. You always watch the rain? Mina. It listens better than most people. Kai. I'm trying to change that. Mina. You already did. Kai. You were right about me. Mina. I wasn't trying to be. Kai. I've been carrying anger since I was a kid. It kept me sharp until it started cutting me. Mina. It cuts everyone eventually. Kai. When you threw me down, it wasn't the pain that hit me. Mina. Then what was it? Kai. The silence after. I'd never heard silence like that before. Mina. That's where truth lives. He nods, thoughtful. Kai. You ever think about quitting martial arts after what happened to you? Mina. Every day. But then I remembered leaving doesn't heal anything. It just changes the shape of the wound. Kai. So you came back. Mina. Not to fight, to teach myself peace. Kai. And did you? Mina. Sometimes. Then someone like you reminds me why it matters. The dojo buzzes with energy. Ryu addresses the group. Ryu. Before we close today, one of our senior members has something to say. He looks at Kai. The student's turn. Kai. When I first came here, I thought strength was about force. I thought silence was a weakness. Then someone showed me what strength really looks like. Student? Who? Kai, looking at Mina, the quietest person in the room. Soft laughter. Mina bows slightly. Kai, I've hurt people with my words. I've used my belt as armor instead of responsibility. So if I've ever made anyone feel smaller, I'm sorry. Student. We respect you, Kai. Kai. Then show it by respecting each other. The students bow together. Mina and Kai stand side by side, rolling up the mats. Kai. Have you ever missed the East Bay? Mina. Sometimes, but this place feels more like home now. Kai. Even with me in it? Mina, smiling, especially with you in it. Kai. You're not afraid of me anymore, huh? Mina. You were never the one I was afraid of. Kai. Then who? Mina. The version of you that didn't know how to listen. Kai. He's gone. Mina. Good. They bow to each other. Kai, you know I never asked. What rank are you? Mina. Does it matter? Kai, no, I guess not. Mina. Belts fade, characters don't. The dojo is dark, except for a faint glow from the exit sign. Kai, softly. Mina? Mina. Yes, Kai. Thank you. Mina. For what, Kai? For teaching me that silence isn't weakness. Mina. And for showing me that strength doesn't shout. They bow one last time. Rain continues softly outside. Mina, quietly. Balance, Kai? Kai, balance. The door slides shut. The sound of rain swells. Steady, peaceful. Sometimes real strength doesn't come from the punch that lands or the title that's earned. It comes from knowing when not to strike, when to listen instead of speak. In a world that often mistakes volume for confidence, people like Mina remind us that quiet does not mean weak. Every dojo, every life has its battles, some fought in silence, some in understanding. Kai learned that respect cannot be demanded, it must be discovered within. And maybe, just maybe, the strongest warriors are the ones who never stop learning what peace truly means. If this story moved you, like, share, and subscribe for more powerful dialogue-based stories that explore emotion, discipline, and redemption through human connection and cinematic storytelling.